So in this discussion, we're going to actually get at the heart of one of the most useful aspects of logarithms. It expands our toolkits and enables us to work with a lot more interesting sorts of things. So this again comes from your text, and it's true that this word logarithm actually has only been around for about 400 years or so, even though people were using the properties of logarithms long before then. I actually have a good book on it if you ever want to read. It's called E, The Story of a Number, my favorite number. But John Napier started working with them. They're actually called Napier's Bones to start with, which is a little bit strange. But at any rate, so we got logarithms, and we've already discussed how those are the inverse, the undoing, the reverse of an exponential. So in an exponential, you have the variable as an exponent, and then the logarithm undoes that and gives you the exponent. So logarithms, exponentials are inverses. So you see here in A, that's a logarithm. Here in B, that's an exponential. Those two types of functions undo each other. So the goal here, knowing that, is to write the inverses of these functions that are given. And it's a fairly straightforward process because it's exactly like what we did before the break where we were writing inverses. So step one, take your equation, switch the x and y. Literally just change where the letters are. So put an x where the y is, and then a y where the x is. Now, when it comes to whether or not you use parentheses in your log, it's never a bad idea. If it's just a single thing inside of your logarithm, you don't need them. However, it can be a little bit clearer that you have, that y inside your log. So my advice is, when in doubt, inside your logarithm, use parentheses. Once you're here, the goal is to now get this y by itself. Notice it says here, determine the inverses and write in y equals form. So get the y by itself. The way we do that is just like what we did in the previous unit. This is in log form. We're going to switch it and write it in exponential form. So 9 to the power of x equals y. 9 to the power of x equals y. This is perfectly fine. Now, just because typically we'll put the y equals on the left, I'm going to take that equation and just switch and put the y in front. So y equals 9 to the power of x. There you go. You have now found the inverse function to y equals log base 9 of x. Let's take a look here at the second. Same idea. We are going to find the inverse by literally switching the letters x and y. So x equals 10 to the power of y. And then to get that y by itself, I need something that gives me the exponent. Hello, logarithms. That's what you're for. So change the form. Log base 10 of x gives us the y. There it is. Now, just like the last one, because we typically put the y on the left, I'm going to write y equals log base 10 of x. So this one here and this one here, those are inverses of one another. Okay, with these next two, I would actually like you to do a quick pause and try your best, and then do an unpause when you're ready to check. And as always, talking with classmates around you is highly encouraged as well. Now, you be honest with me. Did you pause this video and do letter C? You pause this video and do letter C. Okay. Switch the letters x and y. So x equals log base 6 of y plus 1. Next, I want to get at this y that's inside the log, so switch it to its exponential form. 6 to the power of x equals y plus 1. 6 to the power of x equals y plus 1. But here's the thing. I don't want to know what y plus 1 is. I want to know what y is. So do a subtraction to finish. 6 to the power of x minus 1 equals y. And then that last flourish, we typically will write the y on the left. And there it is. Okay, one more time. Do a quick pause, unpause when you're ready to check it. So we'll start by just switching the letters x and y. So x equals 5 to the 2y. I want to get at the exponent. That's what a logarithm is for. So log base 5 of x equals 2y. But once again, I don't want to know what 2y is. I want to know what y is. I want to get that y by itself. So divide by 2, which is the same as multiplying by 1/2. So it is okay to do this, right? That's not wrong. I will tell you, typically, the way that things are written is that we'll multiply by 1/2 and then put a 1/2 in front of the log. That's how it's more often done. So 1/2 log base 5 of x equals y. And then that final formatting thing, let's put the y equals on the left. So final answer, y equals 1/2 log base 5 of x. Just like with anything else, the more of these you do, the more confident you're going to feel, the better you're going to get. So please do take that practice seriously, check in with friends and neighbors, and check your answers as you're going.